Hey guys, you're watching Daniel Gian React, and today we're going to check out the official trailer for Margarita with a Straw.
For a second time.
For a second time. We recorded it and we had technical difficulties last time, so we weren't able to put it up. So we're going to try it again. It's been a few months too, so like we got a fresh start. I mean, we kind of know what's going on, but anyways, I hope you guys watched Reaction Hour episode 1, and make sure to check out Reaction Hour episode 2. Keep on sending those requests in. Just make sure that they fit the format that we want. I mean, political stuff, comedy, the memes, viral videos, things like that. Movie trailers, action sequences, music videos. Please don't send those in. We're not going to do those on the show.
You can use hashtag DJ request for those,
yes,
however.
But not Reaction Hour. Reaction Hour is something very specific. And if you watch the first episode and the second episode, you'll kind of get the gist of what we're doing there. So yeah, keep sending those requests in.
And that's to the links that you've seen below, or excuse me, the email. Yeah.
तुम्हें मुझसे प्राइवेसी चाहिए?
Can I have Margarita with a straw?
Listen, would you like me to assign a writer to you? In fact, I've already talked to somebody.
Actually, I
being
could
a writer. I'm sorry, what did you say?
That would be wonderful.
Just trying to get it in. Did you ever write for anyone?
No.
I volunteered in high school and my writing was too shitty, so I couldn't do it.
This was a tough watch for me.
No, so right off the bat, hands down, this is what I would consider a great trailer. It pulls at all the right heartstrings that it needs to. It gives you enough story where you kind of know what it's about, but not enough to where you actually know what the story is. And yeah, no, for me, like as I was saying in the trailer the whole time, like these movies are really hard for me to like get through. Not because I have any like personal like relation to anybody with any sort of like physical disabilities, but it's just like, it's so hard for me to not feel for them or like picture myself in their situation, which is what everyone says you're not supposed to do. Like, don't feel bad for them, don't whatever. And I say them as if they're like some other people, like they're not human. But that's why I connect with it so much, because I am a fucking human, and it's fucking difficult to like imagine yourself or your loved ones or anybody dealing with that, whatever that might be, whatever that is on a daily basis. And so it's like, you don't want that to be...
So the character's got cerebral palsy.
Which is freaking tough to deal with,
Yeah.
you know? And it's not like it's something where you can just overlook it, and it's just, it sucks. That's what it is. It just sucks. I Am Sam, which is the Sean Penn movie. I think he just has Down syndrome or something. I forget what I Am Sam has. But I mean, that movie's just made me tear up.
I Am Sam, he's just got like a... I mean, he's
just a super low IQ
he's
or
retarded.
something?
He's mentally retarded. Yeah, his IQ is...
But the whole thing is, for me, it's like, it's not like I seek this to like, oh, what can I watch to feel bad about today? It's just like, this is a story that deserves to be told because people like this exist in the world, and I'm sure the point of this movie is she wants to be normal. I mean, we could see that in the trailer. And
yeah, she's looking for love. She wants to...
everything else, just human behavior.
Yeah.
Just things that humans want.
She's attracted to people, obviously.
And that joke at the end, you know, which is great, and I respect it. I applaud it. I definitely want to watch this. I'm not sure who.
The film's about her leaving India and going to
New York.
To New York, yeah.
Go to NYU, one of the best schools in the country.
Becoming a lesbian.
You think that's what it was?
I feel like there's a little lesbian.
Maybe, but why not? That's the college years, you know.
Hey, if that's where she's getting it in, that's where she's getting it in.
That's what I'm saying. But I really enjoyed the trailers. For all those who've recommended this to us throughout the freaking last few months, like, thank you. We should have got to this earlier, but I'm glad we got to it now. Definitely impressed. How do you say her name? Kalki?
Yeah, Kalki Copeland.
Her
parents are from France.
So she's the one in the AIB video, or the EIC video,
Rape,
excuse
it's
me.
your fault. Yeah.
Like, already right off the bat, like, I'm definitely intrigued to see more of her work because we saw her being serious, and it's so difficult to throw this type of acting on. And this is what we call Oscar bait here in the United States.
Yeah, like this is if you watched Tropic Thunder, there's a joke where
you never go full retard.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. talks about never going full retard, and that's specifically talking about Sean Penn in I Am Sam.
And the reason why I bring that up is like, what's the movie with Eddie Redmayne, with the Stephen Hawking movie? I don't remember, but like, they look at that stuff.
Everything is something.
And they're like, oh, it's so difficult for them to do that, so let's give them the award. And the problem is sometimes these actors will do it specifically to win awards, and they don't necessarily care about what they're doing.
And it's just, there's a fine line where like people that have conditions like that, you know, like someone with cerebral palsy, they're 100% there. They have, you know, there's brilliant people with cerebral palsy, and they slowly like
deteriorate.
Their physical aspects, their mechanical. I can't think of the word right now, but their motor functions start completely going away. But mentally, they're not dumb, you know. So they could see. I could see them seeing something like this and being like, you know, getting offended by it.
I just like that it's a woman.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen a movie where we have to follow a male who's dealing with these disabilities? It's so different to be a woman. Theory of Everything, yeah, the Stephen Hawking movie. But it's just so different and refreshing to see a woman, because women deal with this shit too.
Oh, yeah, I know, and most of the time, the only reason why
guys.
you see women in films is because for looks, just for you know.
And she's a beautiful actress. I mean, there's no question about it. This is why we don't look up trailers.
Yeah.
Because if we would have known what this was about, we would have braced ourselves. Oh, this is the movie about cerebral palsy. We need to like make sure whatever, et cetera, et cetera. We had no idea what this was about. None.
No.
None. The title doesn't...
I don't know, for some reason I thought the movie had something to do with
Mexicans?
with Anurag Kashyap. I thought it was one of his films.
I also like margaritas with straws, by the way, because I'm a big fan of frozen margaritas.
He's a big fan of pussy drinks because he doesn't like the taste of real alcohol.
This is true. I also don't like beer, but you know.
Anyways, thanks for recommending this. It's a really nice trailer. It's just a heavy subject matter, you know, and you know Daniel's already depressed with his life because you know he wakes up in the morning, he looks in the mirror, and that's what he has. So like he likes,
well, you know what?
having his dick in the dirt for the rest of the day.
At least I weigh less than you.
Okay, you're also 7 inches shorter than me, so
well,
you know, there's that part. there's also there's a lot of aspects we don't want to.
Hashtag Gian is fat. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay, that could be. That's fine. I'll take that. Daniel wears his shirt inside the pool. Let's just keep it at that.
Well, you know what? You know why I wear my shirt inside the pool?
Why do you wear your shirt?
Because it's cold in the water.
Oh,
okay.
That's why.
You can't wear a wetsuit in the pool.
Yeah, that's what all the fat kids say.
It's cold, and then when you get out, you get the wind, and you're like. But if you're wearing a shirt, it's perfectly fine. Right. Okay.
How many of you guys? That's the question of the week. How many of you guys wear your T-shirt in the pool? Let us know.
I also wear underwear in the pool too.
Oh man.
I wear my underwear, and then I put my swim trunks on.
That netting in the trunks?
It's to hold my balls in.
Yeah, that's you.
But I put my underwear already. My underwear.
So you're like wearing double underwear.
Yeah, it's to keep everything else warm. But anyway, you know, the trailer still impacted me the same way it did before. I want to see this movie still, and we will watch it as a matter of fact.
It's definitely an interesting take on it, and like they said, it is kind of an original subject matter. Like we haven't really seen a movie about like someone with a disability like trying
from a female perspective,
trying to find romance. Well, the difference with her is like she's not slow. You know, we've seen a lot of movies with slow people. This isn't about a slow person. It's a person that has MS or something where they're physically
right.
You know.
Well, I'm saying there was the movie about Stephen Hawking, which we saw. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that, no.
And there was the movie with My Left Foot with Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't know if it's the same thing, same condition, same ailment. No, I don't. I'm not too sure. Let me just look it up real quick. But my point is though, you don't really see women with disabilities in film.
Well, it's something to think about too. Like, and it's kind of a touchy subject if you think about it. But I just said think twice. Like, do you think it'd be considered discrimination to not go out on a date with someone who had this sort of physical disability?
Yeah, he had cerebral palsy.
Okay.
In that movie. Well, I mean, it's kind of like,
because I kind of feel like that's what this is lightly touching on. Like this girl who like she wants to be normal, she wants to be loved, but she can't really find,
Would you go out? I mean, I'll answer first. So I don't want to put you on the spot. I think, I don't think I would be. I don't think I would. And I don't know if that's discrimination, but it's also, because it's also kind of like, there's
a lot to take in.
It's like a man, right? It's like, would I date a man? Probably not, because it's not really something that attracts me.
See, that's where it starts to get tricky, because,
So I think it's up to the individual, and as long as you're not just discriminatory where you say no man should ever date a woman like this, and I think that's where you get into a problem.
Right.
I think if you don't want to, I don't think anyone should judge that, because it's your personal preference, because there is a lot of baggage, and for better or worse, that come along with that.
Absolutely.
And some people are not mentally I don't think I'd be capable of dealing with it.
I mean, it's tough because there's also like, when you have a condition like this, you have a shorter lifespan than somebody else does. So, like, are you willing to put yourself through that, knowing that
Are you willing to care for them?
Yeah.
Really, what it comes down to.
Like, they're going to get worse, and then if you guys get married or something, that's going to be your responsibility.
And people do it. People absolutely without a shadow of doubt.
They're bigger men than I am. Women as well. Like it's very commendable. Very, my hat's off for someone that you're able to, like, the love is so strong that you're willing to look past that kind of stuff.
Because then the other thing too comes, what if you're with a normal able-bodied person,
right,
and then they develop some sort of symptoms where they get in a car accident and become paralyzed. Most people would probably stay with that person,
right?
But then long term they might end up leaving them too, because sometimes it's
too much.
Because, like, real short story before we wrap this video up, my cousin who passed away from ovarian cancer a few years ago, when she was first diagnosed, they said, we can probably eliminate the cancer if we remove your ovaries. And the person she was with at the time was like, oh, so what about children? We're not gonna have kids? And she said, no, you're not gonna have kids,
right.
That's it. And so he left her right there on the spot, and then I think they were even like engaged, and just straight up just abandoned her. And then she ended up getting married to like her old high school sweetheart, because he was always there and kind of was like,
I mean, that's a tough one though.
But
man.
it's a thing. No, it's a real thing.
Kids are a deal breaker, I think.
So it's all up to the individual.
There's no wrong or right. There's no wrong or right answer to it at all. Yeah, it's tough.
As long as you don't discriminate towards them.
Yeah.
It's up to the individual, and it's a tough thing. But
dude, I gave this girl a ride on Sunday.
She had it.
No, she is not able to ovulate. So she just has a bunch of eggs just sitting in her.
So what do they have to do? Take them out?
They have
every
to
so
give her
often?
these pills to like fucking make her ovulate. Like she had to take these pills to force her to ovulate, and then she just pumps out 1 million eggs. So she has fucking 20 kids if she wants them. Like they made embryos. They already took the sperm and the egg. Like they said, like she pumped out 40 fucking eggs.
How old is she?
She looks like she's like early 30s. Fucking crazy though. Like she was telling me like if she wants to have more kids, they're like just waiting. Like embryos are just waiting.
She's a factory.
They're like, they got rid of all the ones that had any like defects in them. Like she's got like, and I guess like there's 4 girls and 11 boys, something like that. Like
I wonder if someone could study that and extrapolate that and make that into like, I don't know. Science is weird,
I'm sure someone is.
Where you can like to give someone this symptom they don't ovulate at all and they just have that and then they can have all these kids. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know how the fuck did that come up?
Oh, because she was pregnant.
Oh, that's really interesting.
She was pregnant in the car and we were talking.
So you had to artificially inseminate her?
Yeah, that's what they did. They already made the embryos. They already inseminated her eggs. So she's got embryos.
So
she doesn't have eggs frozen. She's got fucking embryos. She's got frozen I don't know how they keep these things alive. That's fucking weird, isn't it? How do you keep an embryo alive? What the fuck?
I guess
they got embryos
you have to freeze it,
in the fucking refrigerator, just fucking waiting. Just waiting when she wants to get pregnant.
How do they not growing?
I don't know, man. That's weird, right? I didn't even think about it at that time. I know, but how do you keep it alive?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like, how the fuck does a freezer keep fucking organisms alive?
Because if you freeze me, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
You freeze me, I'm gonna die.
I mean, that right there.
maybe that
just shut down every fucking pro-lifer's argument right there. Like, if you can keep something alive in a fucking freezer, it is not a person.
I mean, that's true. But you could also. I mean, that's kind of true. That's fucking weird. I've never heard of that before. That's definitely blown my mind.
Anyways, that's gonna do it for us. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. Let us know what you think, and we will see you next time. Check out some of these other reactions we have down here.